Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this. Another major XRP price glitch on Uphold. But the price did not glitch to 62K or 10K. In fact, it glitched in the other direction. The XRP army recently raised concerns about a potential glitch in the Uphold exchange. Users reported observing a significant price drop for XRP that wasn't reflected on other major exchanges. Now, a lot of people are saying it happened because of a liquidity issue, but no clear answer came from Uphold. And we see glitches all the time around this cryptocurrency. Most of the time we see it glitch to 10K or even beyond. And I do believe a lot of testing is going on using XRP in the background. Central banks are always running tests behind the scenes. But again, eventually those glitches may lead to riches. Improved Wall Street analyst outlook for the market. First time in 20 years that there is a demand for electricity because of blockchain and AI. And they remain bullish because of stock provides should move higher this year. So right now there's such a demand for electricity. And I think that demand is going to continue to increase because of AI and blockchain use. Even Google is having problems getting to net zero. So Google's emissions climbed 48% over 5 years amid AI growth. Google's emissions surged 48% in 5 years due to AI data centers, challenging its 2030 net zero goal. Don't worry, they will come up with carbon credits, so people will have to offset the cost of the electricity. It's just going to be another tax. But at least this shows you that AI is growing, blockchain is growing, technology is advancing. Trump's sentencing postponed until September 18th. Are you starting to realize the movie is playing out perfectly yet? That's my post right there. And the reason I said that is because I think it's all staged. I said it multiple times. They had to bring in Biden in 2020 to slow down the implementation of the new financial system. Things weren't ready yet. Now that we know it's almost time for it to go live, they will bring Trump back to usher it in. I think the same thing happened with Ripple and the SEC. Things were moving way too quick. They had to slow everything down until the rest of the world caught up. But I do believe we are watching a movie play out. I mean, come on, even Trump getting convicted, it played in Trump's favor because people in the United States, they love a martyr. If you make someone a martyr, people are going to love that person even more. They will vote for Trump because of that reason alone. And everything that we're watching is leading up to Trump. Why didn't they put a better candidate in instead of Biden if they wanted to really win this election? But again, no matter how this all plays out, it's going to be good for crypto because crypto is about to be seen all over the mainstream media news. It's going to happen as we get closer to election time. But that's just my opinion, but that's what I see happening. Because, you think that they would find somebody else to run against Trump. But no, they just keep propping Biden up. Where exactly are we in the adoption phase of blockchain? We are at the beginning of the rollout of blockchain technology. Today it's happening really quickly. Billions of dollars are being moved on chain. Scalability of blockchain is being implemented, and a lot of people are making a lot of money. Take a listen to this.
As being the complementary technology for the internet. And if the last few years has been the beginning of the rolling out of this technology globally, where we are today is it's happening really, really quickly. So at this point, the adoption curves are very steep. Almost all of the key decision makers around the world are on board, including in the last couple of weeks, the US. And now we're seeing at scale use cases where billions and billions of transactions and billions of dollars are changing hands over this new infrastructure. And a lot of people are making a lot of money. And that's why we're having the surfacing of all the very valuable companies that you mentioned.
And you see all the big names getting involved with blockchain all of a sudden because things are speeding up. Like I keep telling you, we're getting close because I see it happening. And you know, they talk about a lot of people making a lot of money. We are about to make a lot of money. We're getting rich, but it's happening in slow motion. This is not a pipe dream. This is actually a reality. Use cases, use cases, use cases. CEO of Digital Assets. Digital Asset provides the platform. Take a listen to this.
So I think that one of the biggest issues that this industry had, specifically related to this technology, is that 5 years ago, there were so many promises on how this is going to change the world, but there was nothing to show for. So a lot of people really put this technology into the bucket of, you know, a bunch of crypto bros that are just pumping coins. I think now you're actually able to show demonstrable use cases, not even use cases. I think when you say use cases, it sounds still like an experiment, but actual asset classes that are processing hundreds of billions of dollars of transactions on a daily basis. You're seeing reconciliation being reduced. You're seeing operational risk being reduced, settlement risk being reduced. So I think that having these other asset classes that are already using the technology in real life is helping, at least for digital asset, when we're having conversations with the Fed, with the OCC, and with regulators globally to say, look, this is not a pipe dream. This is actual reality. And guess what?
And it's coming. You know, go back 5 years ago, right? Nobody could see what was going to happen in 2024. Back then, people were just saying, you know, eventually XRP is going to move all the world's money. And you had to have vision to see it actually coming true. But here we are today, and it's becoming a reality. Same thing's happening around XLM. Same thing's happening around XDC. Digital trade is advancing all the time. And, you know, these cryptocurrencies, they were chosen to move the world's money. But, you know, they're telling you everything is speeding up. People are getting involved in this now. The big names are here now because it's happening quicker than ever before. It started to speed up with COVID, and now there's no stopping it. They can slow the progress, but not halt it. You know, the biggest problem that's going on is at the banks because they're not ready to upgrade their systems. Same thing with companies. They don't want to upgrade their systems. The problem is that once one company upgrades and gets the upper hand on them, they will be rushing to upgrade. Same thing's going to happen with the banks. Once one bank really starts to excel because of crypto and blockchain, all the other banks will suddenly be on board. Because if not, they're just going to get left behind. And that's what's going to happen. And it's going to lead to mass adoption. And it's going to lead to fast adoption as well. Mastercard's crypto credentials P2P pilot program goes live. I like the idea of this because look at what it does. So user-friendly interface. The pilot program offers an intuitive and straightforward interface, making sending and receiving crypto payments accessible. Enhanced security protocols. They're making it very secure. Instant transactions. That's what everybody wants. One of the main advantages of crypto for P2P payments is the speed of transactions. The pilot program promises near instant transfers, low transaction fees. Traditional cross-border payments often incur high fees. Cryptocurrencies in this pilot program aim to reduce those costs significantly, making them an attractive option for users looking to send money internationally. That will lead to mass adoption as well. Everybody wants the same thing: fast, cheap, and secure. I've been saying that for 2 years now, and now it's starting to become a reality. Now you can actually see it happening. And you know, once Mastercard does this, Visa will do this. American Express will do this because they have no choice or they get left behind. Not surprised at all. World Economic Forum kingpin Klaus Schwab accused of sexual harassment. And this couldn't happen to a better person. If you don't know who Klaus Schwab is, he's the guy who wants to enslave you with the New World Order. AI, transhumanism, smart cities, brain software, technocratic development, all wrapped with Agenda 2021 and the depopulation plan across all sectors. And you have your fourth industrial revolution. They hate humanity. I always said, this guy is just an old prick. He's not even going to be around when you get enslaved by technology. But that's what they're pushing for. You know, I talk about the fourth industrial revolution a lot on this channel. But that's code for Build Back Better. It's code for their agenda that they're pushing. And you know, I always said it, CBDCs in the right hands, it's great technology. In the wrong hands, and you become a slave to the system. But you know, they're not going to stop with this. And I even think that's why the United States is in the shape it's in right now. They want to crush the middle class. The middle class was holding up the fourth industrial revolution. It was delaying it. And that's why all of a sudden we got this massive inflation. And people are losing their savings. They're losing their retirement fund. They want to have two classes, the poor and the elite. Nothing in between. That's why it's so important to get rich off of your XRP. Why are you refusing to let me withdraw my own money? In the UK, banks are now refusing large individual cash withdrawals. There will be a run on the banks, and simple fact of the matter is, they don't have your money. Have you tried recently to withdraw more than £2,000 in cash lately? Same thing happens here in the United States. At some banks, it's not every single bank. But I think the collapse is going to start in the East, and then it's going to come to the West. I said that early on as well, because I always thought everything that we're going to have here in the United States is going to happen in the UK and the EU first. CBDCs, everything. But this is why you don't keep your money in the banks. The banks are not safe here in the US either. Here are some influencers to unfollow if you haven't already. Now, I seen this, and this guy posted this, and it shows how much money certain influencers are making to talk about certain projects, shill certain projects. And I even said, some people want to get rich with you, others want to get rich and leave you behind. But here's the true reality of this. A lot of people are cashing in the crypto space. They come out and they shill some sort of meme coin, and all of a sudden it turns out to be a rug pull. But that's why it's so important to do your own research. I always tell you, I'm not right about everything. You know, you have to do some of the research on your own as well. And of course, people are making money behind the scenes. All kinds of YouTubers doing it. I get offers every single day in my DMs on X, and I don't take them. And some people would say, you're crazy not to do it. But I guess maybe I have integrity, and I truly care about people. I don't want to leave any of you behind. I want to get rich with all of you. And, you know, I want to walk across the finish line with all of you. That's what this was about for me. Sure, I could come on here and shill this project and that project and so on, and I could make a hell of a lot of money doing it. But that just isn't me. But, you know, I can't blame these influencers either. If people are going to believe in that and they're going to put their money in it without doing their own research, then that's on them. The crypto space is not a safe place. Nobody's going to hold your hand in this space, is what I'm saying. But some people will definitely help you get to financial freedom. And then I put this post up, and I thought it was great because I wanted to see how people feel now with inflation raging. When XRP moons, what will you do with the money? Would you help others or just help yourself? I'm going to change the life of so many other people, even strangers. Buy food for the needy, pay some utility bills for people, and stay anonymous when I do. I already help people now. So that wouldn't change even if I had a lot of money. But I was surprised by this because some people actually did say that they would not help others this time around. And, you know, I get it. People are fighting off inflation. And a lot of you are sick of explaining to people how crypto can change their lives, but yet they don't get invested into crypto. And I know that feeling because I have friends that I've been telling about crypto for years, but they just don't see what we see. And, you know, I'm still going to help people. And I just thought that it would be great to post this just to see how the narrative shifted around this. And I was surprised by it. But a lot of people do honestly want to help others still. But, you know, what would you do if XRP mooned? What would you do with the money? Would you help others? Put it in the comments section down below. And what I mean by moon is XRP hits $100 plus. I wanted to be conservative on that because I still believe XRP is going to go a hell of a lot higher. I honestly think right out of the gate, Ripple's going to steal at least 10% of Swift's business. That gives us $100 XRP. But then we got to factor in tokenization and all that value, and XRP being utilized in between tokenized assets going from point A to point B. But you know, until it all happens, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.